Listen, I'm sitting here with two of the greatest racers to ever race, one of the greatest fighters to ever fight, one of the greatest freestyle motocross icons the world will ever see, one of the greatest grapplers the world will ever get to notice, to watch, and to win $1 million live. Ladies and gentlemen, and also my best friend, the greatest co-host of all time. I'm going to give him a hug now.
No, sit your ass down and start the show, man. Come on, man.
Having Rampage back from the Philippines is what people have been confusing.
I've been back from the Philippines. I've been here for a while.
Rampage is back from the Philippines. It's an amazing time. He was making miso horny soup. We're going to continuously talk about this because the fact that you were able to cook 3 girls in a soup with yourself. Can someone pull up the miso horny soup?
No, come on, man.
No. Twitch is new to this. We've never had you guys on a podcast. You guys known each other for 20 years. Twitch told me he saw you walking out of one of those clubs where you go throw money at the guys.
That's your type of club.
What?
That's your type of club.
Is that true? Isn't this story true?
I'm going to find that video today.
It is true.
But
there were no guys.
It wasn't that.
No, it was no guys involved.
So you were at Magic Mike's nightclub. You did Chippendale. Where'd you go?
Magic Mike's.
I'll go see you dance.
Is that a name of a club? Magic Mike's?
Rampage, I wrote you a song because I know you turned into a cowboy.
Just choke him out.
I know, man. He lives to troll me every day.
I wrote that for you. Okay, miso horny soup. Check this out.
Hey, that one with the yellow, she was the baddest one, though.
Nicky Rod, what do you think about this right now?
I mean, truly exceptional.
Look what she doing with this with the little pole.
Where was this?
This is in the Philippines.
You got
women?
Huh?
You sure they're women?
I'm sure they're women.
Hey, Jet Lawrence, come over here.
Hey, I'm sure they're women, but I'm not gonna lie. One of them I wasn't 100% sure. I stayed away from her.
Rampage, we're gonna ask Jet Lawrence, one of the fastest, one of the greatest racers of all time. Jet, what do you think about Rampage and the miso horny soup in the Philippines? Right here, please.
I don't know. I don't know.
What are you cutting up?
It's falling off.
Hunter Lawrence, one of the most surgical racers I've ever seen in my life. Come over here real quick. I know you're married. You'll appreciate this. So take a look. Oh my God, this is going full browsers. Hunter, right here. What do you think of Rampage's moves out there?
Whoa!
I was drunk as fuck. I
think
gonna lie.
one of them's a
He was
man.
drunk, nothing
A lot of people were saying that,
one-
but I can tell men when I see one. Bear trained me.
What I train you?
Where was this at?
Bear.
Philippines.
No, that's Philippines. It's not. Philippines is not known for the lady boys. Thailand is.
Okay, Thailand. Okay. Well, I haven't been to either,
Yeah.
Don't.
but I'm good.
So Rampage, you want to explain to the boys? We got 2 of our best guys in town right now. We got Hunter and Jet. They just came off a big win. Jet came back from injury. He won.
Both came back from injury.
Hunter came back from injury. He took 3rd. Amazing race. They were surgical, just precise. I know Nicky Rod's a big fan of motocross. He also rides. Twitch is just an icon. What do you think guys like these young elite athletes should know about traveling when it comes to women in other countries?
Stay away from the lady boys.
Yeah. How do you know?
Well, with Asians, I ain't gonna lie. With Asians, it's hard to tell, but I can look at a woman.
Can
and
you
tell.
taste the difference?
No, when in doubt, you just walk it out. You just say, nah, no. But you check their ID. If you want to know, you check their ID.
You can ask a girl for her ID?
Hell yeah, you ask her for her ID.
You know they make fake IDs, right?
I'm sure that, yeah. But hey, that's what I was told in Thailand.
Isn't it Adam's apple? Like
I know they got surgeries now,
sometimes
brother.
they shave that thing down.
They shave it
Yeah.
down. That's the only ones. Bear's like the one that got the.
So this is
the
Rampage
post-shave.
having girls twerk on him in Scottsdale. Jet, does this happen to you after a race? What do you think, Hunter?
So I've been to Indonesia once when I was younger. We raced there for the World Championship. And the family, or I guess the people hosting us there while we were there, and they were like, hey, look, let's, from dinner in the hotel. The rules were never leave the hotel because it was like a chain hotel around the world. And they're like, yeah, come, we want to introduce you to our family, like my sisters and everything, blah, blah, blah. And so they took us to this place and we're walking through the restaurant. And we're like, oh, this is pretty cool. And then you go upstairs and it was like karaoke. And we're like, sweet, this is cool. Like they're hanging out. And then all of a sudden this guy's sisters, a local dude, but they weren't his sisters. They were all just a bunch of like
Working girls?
Working ladies. And we were just like, I was 17 at the time, and I was like...
Did you get your dick wet?
No, I was out of there. We were singing karaoke, and then they...
Off camera, yes.
Yeah, we were like, fuck, this is wild.
At 17, you have never known a lady before?
No, dude, I'd never partied. I still haven't even drank alcohol before.
He's a virgin.
So, like, I never,
wow.
experienced anything like that, any clubs like that.
Wow.
And walking in, and this guy, dude... It was wild. We got out of there fast. I mean, I was 17.
Well, that's crazy. At 17, Bear was already bisexual.
You don't think I was sexual at 17?
He still is.
Yeah, bisexual.
Both ways.
Yeah.
I've been on a bicycle and I've been What are you talking about? Yes. This is Rampage's Pride Championship belt.
Nah, don't listen to him.
Rampage is a UFC Pride champion. You guys know that. We watch his highlights. Jet, I know you guys are very familiar with touching gold. Same with you, Hunter. You want to touch that? That's Rampage's Pride championship.
Don't listen to him, guys. He's trolling. He's trolling right now, guys.
I'm trolling.
DDP.
Twitch, do you think I'm trolling?
What's the DDP?
Every time he opens his mouth, he's trolling.
Every time he opens his mouth.
He's never serious.
That's some belt he bought off the internet.
I was gonna say
yeah,
it's pretty
I see
thin.
that.
Yeah.
Nicky, as a
Pretty shitty.
Straight made of PVC plastic.
hey, is the UFC belt made out of real gold? No.
Hell no, I don't think that shit. Some people saying it's worth like a lot of money. Maybe the new ones, but I don't think so. My belt is fucking turning shit. That's the word? It's like fading and shit. My UFC belts.
I saw one of the guys, I can't remember who it was, but they were saying like each time there's like a ruby or something, it's how many like
Yeah, I heard that too, but
Hey, can we bring in Cole Hoshman, one of our surfers, just came back from the tour. He's actually, can I tell you something? What's amazing about this kid? Go get him, please, Stratos. Can you help me out? I know you would love to go tackle one of our guys. So Cole Hoshman is an amazing surfer, but what's amazing is he just made the cut on WSL. 6'5", power surfer, 240 pounds.
He's 6'5"?
6'5", 240 pounds.
How you surf being that tall?
I have no clue.
Motherfucker's bad.
Yeah. Yeah, he's 6'5", 250. 6'5", 250.
Is he tall? Is he bigger than
Okay, I
Nicky
get
Rod?
it now.
I don't know. Hey, Cole Hoshman!
Hey,
Cole Hoshman just made the tour. He made the cut. That means all year he'll be on the WSL. So one of the youngest, most promising superstars. Cole, say some words to the crowd at home.
I didn't know I was getting into this, but shout out to all the boys and Bear and everyone. Fuck. I literally just woke up straight into a podcast.
6'5", 250. Cole, you're out there. You're a heavy load, and you're sitting in the water. How do you stay so buoyant?
whoa,
What?
hey yo,
What?
hey
What?
yo.
A heavy load, huh?
Yeah, every time I feel you, I'm like, this guy's the heaviest load in the game.
Oh, yo, hey, yo.
Wide body bends, dude. He looks like a caterpillar tractor going down the 605. How do you stay so buoyant in the water, being so tall and wide?
Training with this guy over here.
Yeah.
Big boy
son.
Bear.
Yeah.
I'll train any guy at any time. Stop laughing at me, dog. I'm supposed to be your dog. You always do this. You embarrass me in front of world champions.
Oh,
Just
okay.
sets himself up
Real
every
quick.
word spoken.
Twitch, what do I do wrong?
Nothing, dude. Just train those dudes.
I mean, from a guy who his whole career was like bullying and having fun and making jokes, it seems like I'm the one that always gets picked on.
You said you like the heavy loads, brother. It's easy to pick on.
Rampage, me and you we're big body Benzes. It's what happens. Okay? So let's go over this real quick. We have one of the best grapplers in the world, Nicky Rod. You won $1 million. You're the richest man jiu-jitsu we'll ever see. You literally beat everybody. You wrapped up Luke Rockhold like a pretzel, and I love Luke Rockhold.
We know you do.
You got to stop with all this nonsense. It's getting crazy.
You train him too?
Is Luke Rockhold a heavy load?
Was he jealous when
Luke Rockhold's been very jealous ever since we replaced him with that seat with TJ Dillashaw. It's been a really upsetting week here.
Yeah.
Jet, real quick, I know we have a podcast with you later with Hunter, but I got to ask you a question. You came back from injury. Rampage, he's always injured, right? You got Stratos breaking his back. You got Sean Rez hurting him. Right? What? Stop. Don't do all this. We got a lot of world champions.
Is that sushi here yet?
He keeps his composure good.
Yeah, so what's the biggest thing that helps an athlete of your nature stay so consistent and so locked in even when you're hurt, coming back to gym, just beat everybody? Right here, in the mic, in the mic, please.
Well, the biggest thing was being consistent with recovery and stuff like that. So that, but kind of everyone says trust the process, I guess. I don't know. I just healed my knee. I don't really know. I just came back and raced.
He just rides the dang
I
bike,
just ride
dude.
a bike.
Yeah.
I don't have anything for you.
Do you see that? Just graceful.
When
right?
you're young, you heal like that,
Yeah.
and you're back at it. You don't even second guess it.
Yeah.
It's an amazing thing, though, all joking aside, to be in a room with this many athletes, all top of the game. Rampage, you're a pioneer of the game that you came from, MMA. But look at all this. Look at the diversity you have here in the room. We didn't plan this. This is every day, week in, week out here at the Jaxxon Media House, Santo Studio. The youngest kids in the game, taking over so many different industries. You have a godfather like Twitch who helped us pioneer this moto segment. And you have these different divisions and different categories. But to have this kind of collective in one room, it's very special.
Yeah.
Very, very special. So before I let everybody go, because we got a bunch of sushi, I got to ask Nicky Rod a question. If we were in this room right now and you had to take us down one at a time, who are you going after first?
I mean, probably the big guy.
Exactly. He wouldn't mind getting hit by all of us. Like we ain't gonna hurt him.
Yeah, I think I would just
Get
go
his
out
ass
the
over
way.
there.
Or maybe I go you for a warm up. And then wait, the thing is, you don't want to go into a heavy fight cold. So maybe I get a little sweat in with you.
What, do you think I'm that easy?
Yeah,
Are we allowed
yeah.
to run?
Yeah,
I can't even run yet.
I can't really run.
yeah, I can waddle. I don't know if that helps.
No.
Can't ride either.
Oh my.
Yeah.
I say, no. What would be really fun is watching you. We just get some 2x4s and like go on duct tape to the backside of the leg, and you just got to run around and see how long you can last till he catches
Do
you.
you see what's going on here?
Yeah,
Do you
that
see how you
it sounds like a good
caused
idea. I didn't call shit.
Now everybody's
You've been
bullied.
trolling me all day.
Oh, I've been trolling you. You got
got
two
pic-
dudes kissing you in the Philippines. And you mad at me, right?
Look, those are hot twins.
Hey, bring in the sushi and bring in me a bike. Yeah, bring in the bike.
Do not bring him a bike.
Don't bring the bike in.
Bring in the
Come on,
bike. Let me
guys.
rev that thing up.
No, don't do that. Don't hot box over here.
You don't need to go.
Don't do that shit. Don't do that shit.
No, all right, don't do it.
You said don't do it?
No, you got sushi. You gonna get fumes all over this sushi.
Hey, what are you worried about? All of a sudden, you care about the fumes.
I'm looking out for
Three
y'all.
girls in a bowl, Rampage.
I'm
All right,
looking for y'all.
give the food to the boys. We're about to head into a podcast. Cole Hoshman, thank you for coming. This is chaos, but I love it. Hunter Lawrence, Jet Lawrence, Twitch, Nicky Rod, Rampage. We're back. Another episode of the Jaxxon Podcast. Let's dive into this. We got a bunch of food. Twitch, good luck with the food. Wait. Twitch, before you leave, I got to ask you one question. You know Nicky Rod, he rides. You guys
Yes.
have never done a podcast together, but you guys have known each other for how long?
A long time.
Long time.
Dude.
Yeah,
At least 15, 20 years.
Yeah.
And all joking aside, what was the interaction where you guys used to hang out or go out?
Well, the last time I seen him on I think we were at NASCAR or something, and me and Axel, we were all coming back from the bar. I think we were out with Kurt Busch.
Oh,
We got
yeah.
him wasted, and we had to put him in an Uber and send him home. So then we Ubered back to our hotel, and then he was at the strip club or something, and he came out, and we're all sitting outside talking shit to Axel, and he goes running by us, and he said something. We're like, "Where'd you come from?" He's like, "I came from the strip club. Look at all this butthole money," and he just threw a wad of money at us. I'm gonna find the clip. I have it on my phone. He's like, He's like, "Look at all my butthole money," and just threw it at us.
You haven't changed.
And then that was
I've
like the
never-
last time I seen him until he started doing the pods again. So yeah, fucking good one.
Yeah.
Amazing. Twitch, we have a podcast later with Jet Lawrence and Hunter Lawrence. Nicky, I know you're a big fan of motocross, supercross, freestyle.
Absolutely.
Did you grow up watching these guys?
Absolutely, yeah. Watching X Games, watching these guys race, and kind of pioneered the freestyle game, bro.
I've been following his ass for a while too. I'm like, he's gonna be bad.
It's crazy to see so many different sports and so many different cultures, but they all have this really good common kind of collective unity. Like everybody really does support each other. Everybody.
Well, everyone
really
has
does.
respect for each other because you know like what you're doing and what you're doing, not what you're doing is hard. You know what I mean?
I knew something was coming. I appreciate you, Twitch. We got sushi for you. Make sure the boys eat, please.
Hey, we're eating.
Yeah, and then we got that next. Nicky, welcome.
Should I slide over?
Yeah. Now we can get the podcast started. What do you think?
Yeah. Let's get it started.
I mean, I love it. I want to kick this off right off the break. Respectfully, and you don't have to answer this. What happened with your brother?
Oh yeah.
He don't like Bear.
I'm just not gonna. I'm not gonna touch on it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Is he okay though?
He's good. He's
Okay.
good.
He don't like Bear though. Be honest. You can be
Huh?
honest about that.
I don't. Who?
No, your brother don't like Bear.
Oh, I think everybody likes Bear. You can't. It's hard not to like Bear.
We're all
I know a
one
couple.
team.
I know a couple people that don't like Bear.
Who is it?
Well, I'm not at liberty to say.
Who? Sean Rez?
yeah. That's why. I
Your
know.
stylist Stratos?
No, I think Stratos like.
I
you.
like Stratos. He's
I
cool.
think. I think.
It's just sometimes when he wears the deep V-neck, the deep V-neck shirts, I'm like, why is Snooki? Look, it's not Snooki,
Oh,
it's Stratos,
It's a bit intimidating. The deep V.
Yeah, it is. It is Stratos. You have to realize walking around like Poseidon doesn't work. Stratos, real quick, come over here just so the audience can see you at home. And then please, not too much of this, just a quick little glance. We don't want to give you too much of a runway. Okay, just let them see you. Wait, just let them see you and just say your name. Just say, hi, I'm Stratos, Rampage's stylist.
He's not my
Hey,
style.
thank you, Stratos.
That's why nobody likes Bear. Get it.
You can never out-choke me. You can never sneak attack me, Stratos. I was born in the trenches. Bing!
Oh.
I'll meet you at the gate.
Is that a challenge?
Stratos, see, that's what I'm saying. You take an inch every time I try to give you some playtime.
Come on, let's go.
You see when I gotta do it?
Why you make fun of all my friends, bro?
No,
Stratos designed my house. My house is beautiful now. Stratos, hey, I'm gonna tell you something. Stratos, I'm gonna tell you. This the girl walked in my house. As soon as she saw my living room, she said it herself. This true story. She said, "Oh, my pussy just got wet."
Yeah.
And that's what he said he was gonna do.
That's what's up.
That's what's up. Panty dropper. Yeah. I'm telling you, Stratos, he designed my. I said, you go ahead and do what you want, because I don't know how to do that.
So
shit.
what's different about your house?
Yeah, well, it's just dope. It looks kind of like a speakeasy. I like speakeasy.
Oh, like a bar, sexy.
Well, it's like, it's like man shit. You know how sometimes when you live with a woman and you buy a house and she wanted to decorate it all her way and stuff like that. So it's more girly. But with my house, come in, women can see like, oh, this is a man's place.
That's what you wanted.
That's what I wanted. I wanted a woman when she walk in my house. It's a man's place. Huh. It don't got no feminine. I got a urinal in my bathroom.
Yeah, really?
Yeah,
that's pretty manly.
It's manly, right?
Yeah, you have a bidet as well.
Yeah, I do though. And yeah, I do.
You like when they wash it all up?
No, listen, I'm telling you, you don't travel the world, right?
Not that much.
Okay, so when you go to Japan and you spend time in Japan, it's hard to come back and sit on a cold toilet, bro.
It's warm, right?
It's
warm water, warm seat.
warm seat.
Yep.
It's hard, bro. Like Japan spoils your ass.
You like it warm when you sit on it? Yeah, I understand.
I mean, why we spend so much time in America just smearing, right, with paper?
Yeah.
Why aren't we on this?
I don't know. You know what they do in Thailand and the Philippines? They have like a water hose. You know the water hose where you sprinkle you water the flowers. What you call that little thing on a little
like a spray?
Yeah, that's what they do. You just and you
manually bring it around back.
And it cleans you up, but then you don't flush the toilet paper. You got to throw it away.
Yeah,
and you can't flush it. Certain countries can't flush.
That sucks.
I know it sucks, right? I still flush. I'm like, fuck, I'm not from here.
Yeah.
But I understand. They really like a clean bum in other countries. And I think America needs to pick up on that. Men make fun of me for like having a clean asshole. I don't understand it.
A lot of men seeing your asshole?
No. But people make fun of me for having...
Well, I think it's a good habit. It's like you brush your teeth. What?
Why are you trying to show
It's the way you work. The way you work.
No, you making fun of me for having a bidet.
No, I mean, I got a bidet
bro,
too.
you said you like it warm when you sit on it.
No,
and
I
then
never
you
said
you
that.
like it when they swish it and wash it all around.
No.
And you like it
said
all
that.
wet in there.
No. You said
getting
it.
real sus today, Rampage.
Oh, really? You gonna flip the subject on me?
Well, brother, I mean, you walk in and you
No,
talking about you like it warm when you sit.
No. I'm talking about the toilet seat. You talk about other shit.
Okay, I got something to talk about. Craig Jones versus Gable Stevenson. Who's winning that?
Ooh, I mean, I gotta go with my guy Craig Jones, but just because jiu-jitsu is a knowledge-based sport, right? The more you know, the more you can use. The thing is, athletic ability matters a ton as well. So you got Gable, like, can do backflips at 270 pounds or whatever he weighs, and that's scary. Like, I think whenever Gable gets into a bad position, he could probably just rip out of it whenever he pleases. So definitely, Craig will never experience an athlete of Gable's caliber. I had the pleasure of meeting and wrestling a little bit with Gable in the practice room, and obviously his technicality is through the roof, but also just to feel like that level of athlete is impressive. So I think that's something that Craig really has to be aware of, how explosive and dynamic he's going to be able to move. But if I'm a betting man, I'm going to put it on Mr. Jones.
Are the rumors true that you and Gable like to start off north-south position every time y'all train?
Well, I
had to pay him back, man. You talking about?
You don't do that.
What?
You don't treat the
No,
guests
hell
like
no.
that.
I ain't going out like that.
Nah.
Y'all can't troll me and
You don't treat the guests like that.
No, y'all can't troll me. Y'all like double team and try and troll me. And
No
shit.
one trying to double penetrate you, Rampage.
No, shut the fuck up with that shit.
And so you be thinking of the weirdest things.
So we're going to see. Have you ever ridden a bull before? We switch.
You ever done the reverse cowgirl on a bull?
No, never in a bull. I think I would do that in when I'm retired.
Yeah, it's kind of dangerous.
Why not? Have you?
No. I saw a guy ride the bull the other day in Arizona. I was thinking about riding the bull because I like dressing like a cowboy. I like being a cowboy.
Yeah, why not hop on it? You're in your prime.
Yeah, but I saw this one guy. The bull stepped on his balls, and that changed my mind. And I was like, no, I'm not doing that shit.
Yeah,
I'm not ready for that.
That'd be a game changer.
I'll ride it like a sheep.
A sheep?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Bro,
like
under you, a bull would look like a sheep. You're a big boy.
No, those bulls are big, bro.
They're big, yeah.
But I thought you was one, out there with the bulls, and you ever wrestled one like Luke Rockhold? You never took a bull?
I'm from New Jersey.
It's from New York.
You from New Jersey?
Yeah.
I'm from Jersey. I live in Texas.
I know, but
I'm born in Philadelphia, raised in Jersey.
How come I thought you was born and raised in Texas?
Maybe because I wear cowboy boots when I come.
Yeah.
because I've been here in the winter, and that's my look.
Wait. Time out. What part of that sentence got you acting all fun over here, losing your shit?
He's in the role play. Like to dress up as a cowboy.
Wait, cowboy boots. I wasn't wearing no vest.
Yeah, today my first time seeing you without cowboy boots on.
Yeah, I mean, I was rocking the Santos studio.
Yeah.
Gotta look fly.
He's been with Santos Studio since we launched the brand, helping me however he can. He's also been with Jaxxon since day one. This guy is one of the most supportive guys, one of the most loyal. But one thing I got to say about Nicky Rod, all joking aside, you're one of the most honest people I know. You always come. You never switched up. You never changed. All these brands try to offer you money when you won. You stayed with me the whole time. And most importantly, you always showed me respect. You always showed the brand respect. I got nothing for love but Nicky Rod. Nicky Rod, one of the realest to ever do it, for real.
Yeah.
And I think that there's not a lot of people like that.
100%.
One thing I want to talk about, Rampage, you've been kind of really influential and always helping me deal with guests, deal with talent, deal with people. How do you think a guy like him deals with now the idea of winning $1 million, going to CGI? Does he go and try to compete at CGI again? Does he go and try to get a deal? Does he go to ONE? Does he go to UFC? Does he now go to MMA? What does a guy of his stature now, who's probably the greatest in the world at jiu-jitsu, now do, since you were so good at that?
Well, it's crazy you ask me, because I'm pretty biased. I think he's one of the best in the world at grappling and jiu-jitsu and stuff. So I would like to see him fight in the UFC and stuff like that. But I know that's not the path that he want to go. But I heard that since you won that tournament, like jiu-jitsu is skyrocketing, right? And is really doing wonderful stuff. And I heard in Kazakhstan they doing teams. You heard about that?
My buddy is involved with this group called AIGA, AIGA, and it's like a team grappling event. And even the next CJI is going to be team event for $1 million grand prize. So it's 5-on-5 quintet style, which means that you could have the smallest guy versus the biggest guy, right? In addition to that, you could have one guy submit an entire team, and the other teammates don't even have to compete on that.
That's wild. I'll watch some stuff like that.
Right? So very unique. It's like, you wrestled a little bit in like high school and stuff. So it's like a duel. Mm-hmm. But imagine the lightest guy starts, he competes, he pins this guy, and then pins everyone leading up through and just kills the whole team.
That's crazy.
That's a reality that could possibly happen.
Would you already have a team set for that? Yeah,
my team would be my gym, B Team Jiu-Jitsu. We're based out of Austin, Texas, and we're kind of filming our process throughout our skill development and our preparation for competition. We film it all and post it all on B Team Jiu-Jitsu on YouTube, and kind of help people become more aware of what we're about and how we progress so fast in the sport.
What do you think of John Jones having Gordon Ryan in his corner and Gable Stevenson for his last fight?
Yeah, I think that's cool. I think it's great notoriety for both those guys. Anytime a guy in jiu-jitsu can get in the spotlight like that, it kind of brings everybody up. So I think it's good.
Can you not like him?
No, he's good.
That's such a nice response. Because I know you have the thing with Gordon Ryan. That is such a nice response.
Have you and Gordon Ramsay, have you guys made up yet?
Gordon Ryan.
Gordon Ryan.
Gordon Ryan.
Gordon Ryan. Have you guys talked and made up since the last time y'all?
I don't have problems with people. Sometimes they have problems with me, but I just live my life. I don't.
Yeah.
Like a 50 Cent.
But,
I ain't got no problem, but if you got a problem with me,
wasn't they beefing the last time we?
Yeah, they were beefing.
People maybe beef with me, but like I just don't respond. You know what I mean?
Who's
like
beefing with you right now that you over it?
No, but I mean, the thing is, I don't go on social media, so I miss a lot. Like I post, and I'm kind of out of there. I'm not much of a scroller, so I miss a ton of stuff online. But I like living life like in the moment. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're not a social media guy.
I'm not.
You don't be looking at the hot chicks and stuff on there.
Not really. I post because it's good for my brand. I like to help my buddies out as well. Like pick each other up. But as far as like spending time, like I bet my screen time is very low.
I need to quit spending so much time, because right now it's so many slutty girls on social media that they promoting their OnlyFans. I get sucked into looking at their ass. Looking at their pictures and stuff. Yeah,
it's tough. Like you got to send an important text, and then boom, you get a picture of ass cheeks, and you get distracted. 20 minutes, 30 minutes.
They just shoot them at you like that.
You know what's embarrassing? Like when I get a girl's IG, I hand them the phone, and my For You page right there is all fucking tits and ass.
That's annoying.
Well, it's embarrassing for the girl. The girl sees that.
Oh yeah.
She's like, girls are, they think like, oh, he's a pervert. But I'm not a pervert.
Just a guy.
Yeah, I'm just a guy. It's social media. It's like having a calendar of hot women on your phone. I don't see anything
A
wrong with
roster, a Rolodex.
that. No, you just I don't know. I don't follow them or anything. I don't like their pictures. It's just
Do you buy a lot of model calendars? Like they?
no.
like they
I never did that. You
No, you
subscribe
don't buy
to OnlyFans?
No, I mean I've seen the ones you subscribe to. It's
No, I've
unique
never
'cause- Rampage. I have.
I've never.
It's a
subbed
different
on
kind of person that makes a commitment to subscribe to it.
Yeah.
It's like paying for porn. Like, this is a lot of free porn.
Yeah.
And when you pay for it, it's kind of next level.
Yeah, it's like you really want it.
These guys
Yeah.
are making these girls so rich. These girls are making more money than NBA players.
Yeah, I
it's
know.
crazy.
I'm talking like millions in a month.
It's
Multiple, yeah.
You recently talked about no gi being like your main thing, and then gi being more of a hobby thing. What is it that you feel about gi? You feel like you're gonna ever compete in the gi, or are you just doing it for fun?
I mean, I wouldn't say no. Like, I almost think that sometimes towards the tail end of my career, if somebody wants to challenge me in the gi, like, I'll play along, I'll go for it. But again, I do this first because I love it, but also for a nice check. So, if they pay me massively for a gi, I'll do it. But no gi's where the money's at right now. So we stick where the check is.
I recently put on a gi after 20 years, and I went back to the first gym I trained at to move here to train at, and I'm a blue belt.
Your blue belt.
Yeah,
It's like 15-year, 20-year blue belt.
Yeah, 20.
Yeah.
And I rode against the blue belt first, and I submitted him.
Yeah.
First time in 20 years, but I haven't trained jiu-jitsu in over 5. But I haven't put
It
a gi on in 20 years.
Yeah.
And then I worked with a brown belt, and I submitted him. But I don't know if they let me do it because I was streaming at the same.
They probably didn't let you because they want to say, "Oh, I did this to Mr. Jaxxon."
Yeah, he was going pretty hard. He cranked my neck. He was because I don't know how to use the gi. He was trying to choke me and stuff, but they didn't submit me.
Yeah.
I didn't tap.
Is there someone in MMA that you would love to compete against in no gi?
Yeah, I mean, the thing is with the MMA fighters, it's more for clout, right? Because they're focused on, striking, all these other things. But like, I mean, if someone was like, "Hey, can you get a jiu-jitsu match with anybody?" Like, for sure, you pick the best guys. You pick like the GOAT, John Jones. Maybe pick a Khabib or Pereira or something like that. Somebody that's has massive draw and attention behind them. It's like, yeah, but again, they're focused on their own career, and it's like it's not going to be. I don't think it would be incredibly difficult to have a match.
How you think you're doing against my favorite fighter, Francis Ngannou? In jiu-jitsu.
In jiu-jitsu, that's
Be honest. Be honest.
I mean, it'd be not that hard.
What? Francis? He's a black belt.
For sure. The thing is, like, I think that leg lockers, like, if you are good at leg locking people, it evens the playing field. Like, you could take a 20-year black belt that's competing but doesn't have any leg locks, and you give somebody that trained leg locks for 6 weeks, he probably heel hooks them. So that's it's an evening playground, and it also takes a lot of the size and athleticism out of it when you can control somebody's foot.
Yeah, that's the scariest submission, right? Yeah. Am I right?
I think it's one of the hardest and one of the most difficult for people to master and learn now because it's so deadly.
No, for me, I think it's the scariest one because sometimes you don't even have time to tap, right? Before and if you go in with the wrong guy, he can rip your leg off.
Yeah,
and hurt you.
deadly,
He can
for
dislocate
sure,
your knee. Right?
So sometimes the knee doesn't break, and like the actual shin bone will break.
Oh,
Yeah, but you'll see like
And inexperienced grapplers, like he's talked about before, they just don't know how to pull, or maybe they're just so not as technically sound.
and,
So
they can roll the wrong way too. Huh?
if you roll the wrong way, if the tension's perfect. Like we saw this like Craig Jones versus Vinny Magalhaes maybe like 5 years ago. Craig broke him, but it was like a spiral fracture on his shin. So broke both the bones down there, snapped it. Yeah.
Yeah, would that end jiu-jitsu guy's career?
It would make it more difficult. I believe things like that. It's hard to come back at 100%, especially at like Vinny's age. But if you're younger, your early 20s, mid 20s, like you can come back from that.
No, but still, it'd be with you mentally though.
I think so.
Yeah,
I think maybe you tap early because of that, or you tap later
lose
because
trust
I got
in it.
metal in my leg now. Maybe you could eat it more. I don't know.
You for sure lose trust in it. You're right. Because we talked to Jansen about that, who's a world champion in jiu-jitsu, and he had an injury last Worlds. Worlds is tomorrow. And it's definitely one thing all year that's on your mind, right? Because, I mean, obviously they're in a gi, but it's still, you always want to make sure it's structurally sound. I remember Armin was in here. He was talking about when he had trained with Hamza, and they have a bunch of different sparring partners, and those guys will line up sparring partners, 10 at a time. And these are like two of the most deadliest guys on the planet. And if you watch them roll even with me at Santo Studio, and I'm like trying to mess around with Armin.
Wait. What you mean roll even with you? Like you some like jiu-jitsu legend? What you mean?
No. I'm saying like even with me, I'm nobody and I suck, and
okay.
they go 100%.
Oh, okay.
Like they attack at all times. Like they're going to train exactly how they're fighting. Because I think a lot of people, we talked about this. A lot of people don't understand. There's sparring, there's training, and then there's like you're trying to execute technique. And I think when people are executing technique, they execute it with the exact same force and strength they would in a fight to see if it would work. Or they get outside of a guard, or they're sweeping with the exact force and strength it would take them to do it in a fight, so they know what it feels like. And I feel like a lot of people don't understand. It's not that they're going harder trying to kill the guy, is they're trying to see how much force or pressure do they need to apply on that technique to execute it. And even with a guy like me who's not good, I'm like, oh my God, like this thing, you're going to snap me in half.
Yeah.
So it's interesting to see that, because a lot of people don't understand when they're practicing technique in jiu-jitsu. It's like you got to be good just to defend yourself or be able to either tap or get out of it. Because I watch you, even when you're sparring with a guy, like for your boxing fight, you were like, oh, playing with the guy. But when you wanted to turn it on, you turn it on, and that guy's not ready for that. But you weren't doing anything. You were just practicing.
No, but I'm different though. Like when I spar people, it's all depend on their skill level. You remember when he brought in that guy that looked like
That's what I'm saying. You
Holyfield?
turned it on.
Yeah, because you have to, right? If you say you wrote him with a
Yeah, but
novice,
that ain't
you
normal,
know.
Rampage. I'm not trying to cut you off, but explain it first though for the audience at home. Like you were doing a 6-week camp, and then you were like kind of like in and out of it. We hadn't seen you turn it on, and I want the audience to understand this. I don't want to cut you off, but you were like, we all watch, right? It's Rampage Jaxxon. He's sparring and he's getting ready for a fight. It's legendary. But then when they brought in a guy, now explain what happened.
Oh, you have to turn it on because the skill level is different. You can't just go out there and spar him the same way you would spar like your buddy who's probably, not that good of a boxer or don't have that
More of a fight.
Yeah.
But also too, the way you were behaving, it's like you were a lot more alert. It was a lot more real. Yeah. Your movements were a lot sharper. You weren't like lollygagging or whatever it's called.
No,
like,
you got to be locked in. It's called, you got to lock in.
Lock in.
Yeah, you got to lock in, be in the zone. Yeah, different. Typically, a high-level athlete like Mr. Rampage, when they go for a fight or a competition, whatever, like there's a different side of them that comes out. So you'll experience that upon entering the cage or after the warm up.
What's your camps looking like right now? What do? You lock in Texas? You go hide away in a basement?
For me, I'm in the process of acquiring new skills. So we're doing this thing where it's called Ecological or CLA. What's like, so Ecological approach is essentially we play games to help develop specific techniques. Like right now, specifically, I'm working on high step passing. So I do a game that allows me to high step pass over and over against good guys. And then if I get in some kind of entanglement, we reset so I can get lots of high quality reps in this one specific movement. And then eventually we tie all those new skills back together into a game plan that helps us succeed in competition.
Bro, that's crazy how much it's involved.
I've never even heard that word before. You ever heard that word?
Ecological?
No, not when it comes.
It's almost like the game, like wrestling practice. Sometimes we're like, oh, just touch the knee, and whoever touched the knee most wins. It's like that, but more intrinsic in the specific movements that we're going to be doing.
You know the games we played in wrestling at high school? Knee football. You got to run.
Football.
You run on your knees down to the end. We weren't doing games like that.
I think the game's also changing too because everybody has so much more staff. They have like the nerds have like an analytical science, doctor and like trainer and coach who literally just sits there and analyzes their body and then their technique. Like the game's changing. Like MMA's evolving. Every sport is, but this on another level. TJ said it best yesterday. He said there's reactive fighters who have fighting instinct who could be a fighter their whole life. And then there's people that are just, they work hard and they learn skills and they'll fade in and out. Like Rampage is an instinctual fighter. He could fight his whole life because he would still understand the fighter in real time. Machida was saying that as well. TJ, same concept. Then you have a lot of fighters in today's time. They're very one-dimensional. Yes, they know a lot of MMA. I'm not talking down about anybody. I'm just saying I'm repeating a concept. They know a lot of MMA. They have a good base in every form. But if they were put into an environment they're not familiar with, they might be able to adapt as fast, and that makes them different.
I also think in MMA, it's really important to have a specialty, be a specialist somewhere. Like I think being good everywhere is great, or even really exceptional everywhere. But if you can be like one of the best in the world at one specific thing, wrestling, jiu-jitsu, striking, even if it's just like or kickboxing, you know what I mean? I think that is something you need. And I see a lot of the best UFC fighters in the world. They're a specialist somewhere, and then also very well-rounded.
I agree with 100% because if you think about it, that's how it started off, right? And then people started mixing the martial arts. Like in the beginning, People came in with just their one martial art, and then they saw what was winning: jiu-jitsu, Muay Thai, and wrestling. And then people fucked everything off. The ones that stuck around, that's what they started training. So that way you will have something to fall back to when shit got rough, right?
Yeah, for sure. And then like I feel like the idea is as well, if you're a specialist somewhere, you beat 90% of the guys using your specialty, and then somebody else is like on the same level of that, let's say wrestling as you are, you probably have better striking because it took them a long time as well to get there. You know what I mean? So I just think it tremendously increases your odds of having success there.
So I got to ask you a question. If Uncle Dana came in this room right now and handed you a blank check and said, look, I want you to fight, what would your number be? Like, what would it take to get you to fight in the UFC, become an MMA fighter?
Well, you got to give me a title shot right away. And I don't even think I would strike for it. I think it'd be useless. I just do jiu-jitsu and hope for the best.
You wouldn't even train like MMA?
Bro, if they're like, hey, you have like 6 weeks, like, I mean, how much striking am I gonna? I'm not gonna be able to punch the guy. You know, if it's like a Pereira or like or John Jones, you know, I think my best bet is to try to get a takedown and try to get a submission. I would maybe train striking to avoid getting hit or work some setups to takedowns, but to get in there and try to trade blows, I mean,
no. I wouldn't even expect you to do that.
But yeah, I mean, I would. I do it for a couple mil, and especially a title shot. Yeah, fuck it.
Man, I mean, then you just get the title, and then you'd be like done. You'd be one and done.
Be locked down.
Yeah, they would try to get him in the multi-fight.
I might even do it for almost free.
Just
a title shot, just straight to UFC title shot. Fuck it.
You'd be legendary. Your content, the way you make money, and the way people make money now, you might make more money outside the cage than you would that night.
Yeah, for
With
sure.
how much money people can make on YouTube and ads and content and brand deals. And
I
the way
still don't
social
understand
works.
how y'all do that. I'm trying to do this stuff now with the streaming
Well,
and
they're
the YouTube.
consistent. They show up every day. They post 3 times a day. They make a lot of videos.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the word consistency is important.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that word.
You guys in Cali, you guys have a lot of streamers here, right? Like people that do
Rampage.
Twitch.
Rampage
You're a
is a
streamer.
Yeah, I started streaming
on
again.
Kick or
Yeah, on Kick.
On
Yeah,
Kick.
Yeah, his kick name is These Nuts.
No, it's
Nice.
not. No,
What?
it's not. No, it's not.
So Kick pays you donations, subscribers, and consistent
Well, you get paid like a couple of different ways, and some people get kick deals.
kick deals.
Some people, they get kick deals, and like I think you get paid from how many viewers and chatters and stuff as well.
Has it been worth your time?
It's been fun.
It's not worth it.
No, it's haven't been. It's not. It's like something that I have to grow. But
Yeah.
but honestly, I've been liking it, and the guys joke around and stuff a lot, and I like laughing. So it's been putting me in better mood lately because my life outside here is really tough, man. It's like a lot of shit that goes on, a lot of shit that I got to deal with.
Like trying to make money stuff? Or
No, not that
Rampage
stuff.
takes care of a lot of people, and that's a nice way of Rampage saying he takes care
it's
of a lot of people. One
tough.
thing people don't know about Rampage, I'm gonna say it for him. He goes out of his way for a lot of people.
Yeah.
And he does a lot of things for a lot of people around him, good or bad, wherever his life is. He never talks good about himself, but that's what makes him a very special person.
No, but I like laughing and joking around, and the guys get me laughing. And then sometimes I feel like, I don't have nothing to stream, so I go and do stuff that I wouldn't normally do. That stuff's like fun. Like I'm trying to learn how to DJ, and so the whole time I'm fucking up these guys that's trolling me, and it's funny as fuck.
That's what's up.
He dressed up, went in a jacuzzi with his trainer. They were feeding each other.
Shut the
drinks.
fuck up! I never did that.
He's like, I never would do this, publicly, but privately, I would definitely.
Why you put that even on me, Ricky Bobby? Why you?
No,
why
but
you,
it's funny. You're
but
like,
why-
I would do things I would never do. Like,
But why did it have to go sus to you? Why did it
well,
make
it's
your
just
mind?
funny
Why
because we hear with Nicky Rod, who a big guy, and
I know,
you're probably
yeah.
looking at him like, would be fun to be in a jacuzzi with.
No,
right?
that's not fun. That's not fun for me.
Or
You saw
whatever.
what I did in the Philippines. I was.
Bro, this is nuts. Explain this to me right here.
You see, okay, you saw me kissing those two twins.
Yeah.
That's the only reason. The only way I could get a kiss from two twins, which is, part of my fantasy is to be with two twins. To be honest. Yeah, and they said I got to sit on a bull.
Sit on it, not ride it.
I told them I ain't riding it.
just
So they
say
settled for that and me getting it, and then so that's
all you did.
That's all I did, and they.
You ain't
That
tell me to
was
open the
scary.
gate.
Yeah, why didn't you open the
Shit, just
gate?
went for it, bro.
I
You would have actually been.
You see how
able
big
to
that
ride it.
bull is?
You would have been fine.
Look,
How you move with those tight jeans on?
those jeans was tight as fuck.
Yeah.
But I thought cowboys wear tight jeans, right? But you live in Texas. You live in Texas. You see cowboys, don't they?
I see. You know what? I have definitely seen some cowboys on my way to training one time. There was a bunch of bulls got loose and like crossing the highway. So I've seen it. I watch Yellowstone here and there. They don't seem that tight.
Yeah,
Why are you worried about what cowboys wear?
Because
Listen,
I'm trying to be a cowboy.
You are a cowboy.
Bro,
if there's anybody here who could handle a bull, it's gonna be you.
I'm gonna tell you, for a guy like me to get so much attention from the ladies, the
You don't think it like a guy like you, like big, black, famous, muscular, handsome? Like, why
girls
what are you talking?
These girls had no idea who I was.
There's no way.
No, they like how I wore the cowboy. I had the shades on.
I don't know anyone that doesn't know who you are,
Girls don't know who I am.
brother. There's no way.
I'm serious.
They probably.
You think they pretended? You
They
think
act
pretended?
like that. Yeah. Oh, humble.
And they like to tell me like at least 3 times, I don't know who you are, because somebody tell them and they hear it.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
but this is my thing. I think that when girls don't initially know who you are, somebody got to tell them, they automatically feel like, oh, I don't want to be a groupie. But then they come over and talk to you and like, oh, my boyfriend said come get a picture. A lot of times their boyfriend, their brother sends them.
Yeah, maybe you should be nice too. Like make it seem like it's your charisma that picked up the chick.
Yeah, no, but bro,
You think you got game? You think you could talk to a woman?
Come on, he got crazy.
No.
He's a
I do sometimes.
Yeah?
I do sometimes I don't. Sometimes I ain't gonna lie, because I've been living here for 20 years.
Yeah.
So I go back home to Memphis. Oh yeah, I got it. But out here, I can't understand the Orange County chicks.
Nah, he different. He gets a little too crazy. When he starts howling at the bar, that's when they run away.
Howl?
Yeah, he howls at them. At
Oh,
the
I
bar.
could see that. No.
Yeah, bro, exactly.
I know.
You gonna believe him?
I'm like,
it's
Rampage,
not-
you want a water? I'm like, what's that mean? That means I want to die. Cool.
He's getting funnier and funnier every episode.
He's working on it.
bro.
Yeah.
I just try to keep it real now. I don't force it. I just tell people the things I see in real life. It's funnier when it's real.
I mean, you made howling popular.
Yeah.
For sure, bro.
Yeah,
I don't know why I was doing
I-
that.
Today's Jaxxon podcast is very special because we also got a behind the brand that's coming with this on our new show, Jaxxon Behind the Brand. We're not going to do a whole lot in here because Nicky's always on the show. He's with us. We're actually going to show you guys a behind the scenes clip here in this podcast episode. So if you keep watching this, you're going to watch Nicky training me at the Santo Performance Studio here in Newport Beach, a new jiu-jitsu academy we built by Checkman and Leo Vieira, which will allow people to go and get memberships and train with us weekly and monthly. We'll also be able to have the teams will be there. We'll have a lot of open mat pro practices. And we built this area so now the community can actually train in our gym. It's actually a full strength and conditioning gym. And today on our Behind the Brand episode, you'll see the full experience, which is Jet Lawrence and Hunter Lawrence and Cole and Twitch and all the craziness. But you also see some amazing technique. We also just did a whole week with Lyoto Machida. We also worked with Randy Brown. We came and did an entire pro day class led by TJ Dillashaw. And next week we got Rampage Jaxxon showing us the cover and roll. We got some amazing things coming all year long. We're figuring out ways how to really tie you guys into the team, the athletes, the hosts. And I'm just trying to show you guys as much of the things that I enjoy. So hopefully you guys can too. We appreciate everybody watching. We also appreciate everybody supporting us. Don't forget, we have a brand new YouTube page called Jaxxon Behind the Brand, and that's where you guys will see all of this. And we just dropped our brand new watches, the JX1 and a rubber strap. We have our brand new chains. Rampage is back from the Philippines. Nicky Rod's getting ready to go win another event, hopefully for $1 million. Oh, you got the brand new rubber strap on?
Yes, sir.
How come he got a better watch than me?
No, you asked for the black on black chronograph. Don't be.
But I like the way his watch look.
Don't get crazy with
I'm
me.
gonna need one of
Don't
those.
get crazy with me. Oh, Rampage wearing the new Faith Over Fear t-shirt, available in all Nordstrom nationwide from Santo Studio, our new brand. Rampage is actually a partner in the brand, and it's a new clothing kind of, really it's a community that we built filled of a lot of unique talent, a lot of unique athletes, and the goal is to bridge fashion and performance and give you guys something of luxury you can count on, amazing events, amazing community, and it's something different. We wanted to really show you guys how we could elevate culture by taking some of the best motocross and surfers and racers and MMA and jiu-jitsu athletes the world's ever seen, bring them all together and build something special. So this year we got a lot of surprises, a lot of great things coming. Before we end, I just want to say, Rampage, thank you for coming back in one piece after riding that bull and making out with those two twins. Hopefully, you'll be able to close the deal this summer. And Nicky Rod, you look phenomenal. Bigger than ever, 6'6", 250 at least.
Maybe 7'6", 900.
Oh, my God.
Big.
Incredible.
Have you ever called him a big load?
Wait. Why do you keep saying that? Is that like a joke or something?
No, you called it surfer a big.
He might be jealous.
The surfer's named Cole Hoshman.
Are you jealous? Are you a drizzler?
I am.
You are? That's fucked up.
What do you drizzle?
Well,
Caramel lattes.
yeah, it's like a toast of strudel.
It's probably like a muscle. You got to use it more.
You think that's what it is?
Could be that.
What is it? What muscle are you not using?
I don't know, but I've never been a
All right,
big
give
load.
it to me. I'll show you how to use it. What?
You guys just gonna let him get away with that? Y'all not gonna call him out on that?
What did I say?
Loco, you're not gonna call him out on that one?
What did I say, dude? That makes you so upset.
He was trying to teaching me how to give her a bigger load, and you tell me give it to me.
If you do squats and you work hard, you'll have as big of a load as you want, brother. Right? Or yes or no?
No,
Yes or no? Am I confused or no?
I don't know.
Right. Thank you guys for watching. This is the Jaxxon podcast. We got Mr. Drizzler. We got Mr. Big Load. What?
Let's go.
What? I can't take one thing about working out. Is it not about working out?
It's well,
No,
it's
I think
definitely
it's
it's
what
an
you eat.
exercise.
I think it's what you eat, though. I think that's what it is.
Of course. The way you build your frame and your loads is all about your nutrition.
I never had any complaints from women about it, though. I don't think they care.
You've been big your whole life.
I would probably want more.
What are we talking about here?
I don't
We
think
know you don't know what we talking about.
I don't think more is ever going to be bad.
I'm not, you guys are doing inside like voodoo talk. What are we talking about?
You have no idea. All this type of talk go over your
You
head.
always try to play me in front of the audience. Thank you guys for watching Jaxxon Podcast. Stick around. You guys are about to see the entire behind the scenes and behind the brand in podcast exclusive. We've never done this before. Me and Nicky Rod at the Santo Performance Studio. Rampage Jaxxon at the local Sizzler. All you could eat. It's an amazing episode. It gives you everything you want to see live and direct. Hope you're warm, Nicky Rod. Hey, don't get so close to me. Let me warm up.
No, you warm up by doing.
I can be bottom or top.
I can be your warm up. I'm on the top.
There's all good.
What are you doing?
What the?
Oh, he's strong. Okay, he's a lot stronger than I thought.
He's trying to teach you here.
Hold guard.
Not kill you.
It looks like a prison scene I seen in a movie.
My rib.
Yep, there it is. There it is.
Should we choke guys with our legs?
Bear, don't turn the other way. Don't turn into him, whatever you do.
Turn away.